Thank you very much, everybody. I am going to introduce to you ParisTech, which is a partnership between 11 of the internationally forward French public institutions for higher education. Can we have the slides, the first slide, please? Is it possible?
We don't have your slides, unfortunately.
Okay.
I have just been informed. So
yes,
if you could explain to us what you have in those slides as well as you can.
Okay, I'll try. So ParisTech is composed of these 11 higher institutions from France. These are called grandes écoles, higher schools, very high schools, and they are very ancient. They have been founded, for some of them, more than 200 years ago. And the tradition of putting scientific information into the public field is really a very ancient and a very strong and historical institution and way of existing of these institutions. So Opencourseware is really something which is natural for these institutions. The ParisTech joins the Opencourseware 2 years ago. It was after a visit of one of our members, our teaching members, to the MIT. That was Mr. Alain Bomberger. And on his return from the MIT, he had the project in mind, and with many others from these institutions of ParisTech, they decided to launch this project. There have been already reasons for launching this project. There were institutional reasons. As I said, the ParisTech members are largely state-funded institutes. So it belongs to their ethical and historical mission to support the dissemination and sharing of scientific knowledge among all people. Another reason for ParisTech to join the move, the Opencourseware move, is a strategic reason, or strategic reasons. Because here in ParisTech, we view open publication of course materials as a valuable tool to make the quality of our education be acknowledged worldwide, and also to attract the best students and researchers to our laboratories. And as the open course publication process extends worldwide, we think that delay in joining it may soon be interpreted as questionable course quality. So, as I said, the project itself started in 2002. At that time, every ParisTech institute had its own website with its own course catalog and some free open courses. freely accessible on the web. And on June 2003, the decision was made to launch a bigger project than the Opencourseware 1. This project is called the ParisTech Online Graduate School. And the aim of this project was to develop an internet joint portal which presents graduate level diplomas. It had to present the diplomas which are delivered by the ParisTech institutes, and it had to give also course description, the course description catalog, and it has also, and that's for us today, to give the list of the freely accessed course materials. It appears that this third sub-project was the main one of the project, and it appears to be the one which is really very, very interesting and very appealing for people to work with and to work in. This internet portal covers the whole range of topics taught at the ParisTech institutes and should provide suitable navigation and search functionalities. So, on the second half of 2002, we had to set a team and to architecture the project itself into its three components. The teams of the sub-projects were chosen among the teachers and the ENT, education with the new technology, specialists belonging to the 11 institutions. For the open course project, the team was chosen and set up and was headed by Mr. Galisson, who is a dean in one of the 11 ParisTech institutions, in the ENST, that means École Nationale Supérieure des Télécommunications. The team which deals with the catalog sub-project, which handles the description of the courses and the description of the diplomas, was chosen among the deans and administrators of curricula and was headed by another dean, Mr. Shemanov, from the École Nationale des Mines de Paris. That means National School of Mines in Paris. And the third project, which actually serves the two others, deals with hardware and software and networking aspects of the whole project, and was headed by, and is still headed, the three projects and three teams are still working and working hardly, was headed by Mr. Court Jean-Paul from École Polytechnique, the renowned higher education institution of Paris, in Paris, founded by Napoleon. So the three teams were were headed and refer and report to Mr. Alain Bomberger, who is the project impulsor following his visit to the MIT in 2003. And the three teams report also to the ParisTech Board of Directors. In the slides, I have made a chart giving this architecturing outlines of the three projects. Let's now speak about the Opencourseware sub-project. We had a first phase which consisted of preparing the project and mainly designing a small-scale feasibility demonstrator to see and to prove that the idea is correct, and we can proceed. The aims of this small design was the proof of the concept itself, was also to find out the maximum potential difficulties which probably we will face in the project full scale, and to help write specifications of the full scale portal. That gives us very interesting ideas in order to set up the searching functionalities given to the visitor, to the site, to the website visitor. The searching functionalities, it's not a secret. We found that they should be the same as in the MIT Opencourseware portal, and the searching specificity are based on scientific domains. So we defined 10 domains extending from mathematics and going to languages, economy and languages. And the courses were so classified within these 10 teaching and researching fields. These fields have also subfields. For instance, for mathematics, and it is a pity that we don't have the internet and we don't have the access to see the portal itself. They have subfields. For mathematics, for instance, you have applied mathematics and you have statistics, applied mathematics for the small-scale feasibility demonstrator, we had gathered 50 courses coming from the 11 ParisTech institutes, and each course had an average of 10, perhaps 12 files. These files contain the course material, the chapters, and the exercises, the problems, and so forth. The second phase of the Opencourseware project began in November. Began in the beginning of 2004, and the specs for the portal and for the searching functionality and for the architecturing of the different aspects, catalog, description of diploma, and Opencourseware aspects were done. These specifications were put down, and the public call for submission for the development of a software project for the portal was issued by ParisTech. Three companies, three software development companies, answered our call, and in January 2005, that's the beginning of last year, we selected one of these companies for the development, and in March, April, that makes a year now, the important part of the software was ready, and we began testing the software of the portal, and we began also filling the database of the portal with courses and descriptions. I had in the slides some information which are important. In June 2005, that's June of last year, we had the description of 100 open, freely accessed open, and the description of 1,000 course sheet. These are description of courses, and the description of 56 diplomas from all the 11 ParisTech institutions. In January of this year, 2006, we had 130 freely accessed courses, open courses, so 130, and 1,300 sheets describing courses of the ParisTech institutions, and the description of 90 diplomas. Now, in March, April, we had 149. That's what appears today on the site, on the internet website. We had 149 courses, which are covering all the range of and scientific fields, the 10 fields and subfields I spoke about in the beginning. We had also almost 2,000 course descriptions, which are viewable on the internet website. And we have also today the description of almost 100 diplomas, 97 to be precise. So we had to deal with many aspects concerning the Opencourseware work, that you put this important amount of information on the internet. We had to deal with the copyright aspects. This was really a very important piece of work for all of us. By the way, the team working on the Opencourseware sub-project is composed of almost 20 persons coming from the different ParisTech institutions. These persons are not full-time persons. We meet, as a matter of fact, I'm here with Katia Oliver, which she is representing the École Nationale des Mines de Paris, one important member of ParisTech. And we meet at a regular rate, perhaps 2 times a week. There are some weeks where we meet perhaps 3 or 4 times in order to advance the 3 projects, the
Majid?
3 sub-projects.
Majid?
The project cost, if you put together the time spent by the member of the three teams, composed of teachers and NT specialists, we arrive at about something around $1.4 or $1.5 million. That was the cost of this project.
3 years.
For the 3 years. This cost is from the beginning. It includes all the phases. The foreseen evolutions of the project in some sentences. By December, by the end of this year, we aim to have 250 courses freely accessed online, and the whole ParisTech courses described, among which 40% will be described in English. Normally, course description is done in French. We aim also to have the whole ParisTech diplomas described. And also, we now give access, that's in the same website, give access to thesis, doctorate thesis text, full access to 200 theses done in the different ParisTech institutes. That's an important point also. We had another idea which is now being specified, and the functionalities are being described. That's to list and give access to books written by ParisTech faculty members, and as much as possible give access to amounts of these books. This may vary from some page to the whole content of a book. And we have again the problems with publishers and with copyrights and so forth. And we aim, by December 2007, we aim to have 500 courses freely accessed in ParisTech. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you so much. Thank you.